Hey guys, happy Friday. Wow, I can't believe the weeks are flying by so quickly. Kaylan goes back to school literally in 5, 6, 7, 8 working days. I think he goes back to school on the 30th of August. And I've not done any back to school shopping. There's no uniforms, no new underwear, no school shoes, no PE kit, no PE shoes. I've been meaning to go since Tuesday, I think, and I've just not been up to it. I feel really tired. My feet has been hurting since Legoland. You guys know I get the foot pain. I talked about that all last year. How my feet are constantly on fire right now. They are. I've just been in bed. I go to the toilet. I make our meals. I do just the normal things. I only mustered up the courage early this morning because I was awake to clean the steam up heads and stuff like that, so I could start deep cleaning the flat. But anyway, let me not digress. My goal today is to get out the house. It's already, I don't know what time it is. It's 10 minutes to 2 in the afternoon, so I need to get out the house within the next 2 hours so I could go and swap out the uniforms and see what I could get done, as Kaylan's not gonna be here for a couple of days, so I need to get everything done today. Yeah, yeah, and some point during next week I've got to go up to the cemetery to visit mom. She's not had a headstone yet. I need to start a sinking fund for that. I think I'm the only one. I think me and another siblings are the only one who haven't done our contributions yet. So I need to start working on that. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna shower, brush my teeth, get myself in order, get myself decent. I've only had about 3 hours of sleep. I've been struggling a lot. It doesn't matter if I'm in the bed, I'm not sleeping. If I pack my phones away, I'm still not sleeping. I'm really struggling because of the pain and just, I guess, insomnia. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a move. I'll take you guys with me. I'll see how much snippet I could get. I don't want this to be super long, like a super long vlog, and I've probably been talking for like 5 minutes already. So I'm gonna get ready, do little snippets of me probably doing my hair, and I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup, like a small bit of makeup, so I could look alive. I'm not gonna put my contacts in because my eyes are too tired, but I'll probably do like maybe a winged liner if I can still do that, because I've not done that in years. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next clip.
And I went in, the reality of how I developed my relationship with sex actually started probably with pornography. That was about 10, 11 years old.
Who introduced you to that?
I won't say his name, but my homeboy.
It was a homeboy.
Back in Elba, Alabama, he introduced me. Matter of fact, I think they were just introducing computers into the school. I'm old. Just introducing computers, so this is before they had firewall and all that stuff. And then he told me to go on the website, and I went on the website, and from there, man, I won't say addicted, but I was definitely introduced to something way too early.
What do you remember that doing? Because a lot of people don't understand how pornography shapes the viewpoint of how men see or objectify women.
Yeah.
And I had a conversation with, even my sons. You know what I'm saying? They be online, they'll end up something to pop up on these gamer stuff. And I was like, hey, this is why you shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
No one ever had that conversation with me as a young man. I had a family member that had magazines, and I seen them a couple of times when I was like 12. I just never did get involved in it. So my question to you is, how did that shape, when you look back, hindsight being 2020, how did that shape your viewpoint on women?
Well, what my therapist taught me was that it actually just created a toxic relationship with sex, period. It became kind of an escape, something to immediately distract me, make me feel less rejected if I ever felt that. So, starting there, of course, it rewires your brain, it desensitizes you and stuff like that. It also miseducates you on what real intimacy is. So it took me well into my adulthood, actually until, I was married, to understand that it's not about performance-based, whenever you're having sex with a woman, it's connection-based. So I went, even having sex in the earliest years, it was about, the theatrics of what I could perform and so on. Nasty habits of when I'm really, really stressed or hurt or grieving or whatever.
Yeah.
I can do this and then go to sleep, or I can do this to get my mind. I can break the pattern by doing this. So that was pretty much it, man.
You're in college. You go to college. How did you meet Danae?
Math class. She walked in. Then she had on a black colored button up with black slacks, pretty face, slanted eyes, nice curves. So honestly, it was all physical when I first looked at her. And then I saw her notebook, and I saw that she was into music. And I was like, oh, I thought you were like a bottle girl or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I saw the saxophone and stuff like that, so I asked about it. And she had a really soft voice, somewhat of an innocence about her. And we got to talking. I got a number so I could engage. I'm an extrovert when it comes to meeting people and talking, but actually letting somebody in. She was the very first person outside of my family I had done that with. So, man, we prayed by the lake. I led the prayer. And then we was like, all right, God, I need your help because I don't know what I'm doing.
You said you were afraid.
Afraid.
Because you've never allowed yourself to open up like this with a woman before. You said you've experienced loss. When you say that, you're talking about what? Your father not being present? What are the losses that you've
Mostly my father, man. And then my grandmother was a tough loss. And I learned really with that, and everybody lost somebody, but I learned with that I'm horrible at grieving. I don't do well with that. And I learned later on in therapy it's because of how I internalized my father's loss. I had so much meaning I put to it as far as like what that means for me. Like, I'm not worth calling. I'm not worth checking on. I'm not worth doing the right thing so you don't have to be taken from me.
Yeah.
And then my mama, she had a thing that she would do from I'd say up to about age 7, where she would tuck me in and say, good night, Mr. B, because Bud was my nickname. And then mama got a boyfriend one time, and she stopped. And for me, I mean, it was dramatic, I guess, but I said, oh, she don't love me like that anymore, right? So now I grow up, and I'm really guarded. I'm really good at just going inward when I have something wrong with me, etc., and not letting people get too close. Even girls are like, oh, I can smash, we can do whatever, we can talk, but I'm never going to give you my heart.
Yeah.
But with the man, none of them guards stayed up. So I was scared because I know, like, I'm feeling something I've never felt before, and I don't want to mess this up. I know she's too good for me. So, like, God, help me become somebody I'm not, because I don't know what I'm doing here.
So during that time, you wasn't the type to be monogamous, was you? You just said
I didn't have no relationship to be monogamous in. I was doing my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and so this one, you just said, why'd you want to give it all up for her?
I felt something with her I never felt before, but it was emotionally based. Looking back at it now, it's like, man, I was so unprepared, and for something like that, you don't know how important that role is. You gonna play in somebody's life where you gonna give them your heart and they gonna give you theirs.
Yeah.
You hand somebody the keys to your sanity,
Yeah.
your physical health, and so many other things. But we were taught later, if you love somebody, you just go be there.
Yeah.
And you trial and error.
Yeah.
And there's a high price to pay for trial and error, as we both learned.
So as y'all were dating each other in college, what that looked like? Were y'all what grade were you in at that time?
I was a sophomore. Second year, she was a freshman.
All right, so sophomore and freshman, second year, and you were like, this is my woman. Were you exclusive with her during that time?
The first couple of months I was exclusive. I don't know if I ever had the proper boundaries, but for me it was like, of course, don't cheat. Don't go sleep with another girl. But I would say after that honeymoon phase, the first 2 months is when I can remember. I don't remember the exact thing, but I remember feeling really rejected by her. And I didn't know what was behind that because, okay, I don't have aggressive energy towards a woman except in intimacy. And so how I would express my affection oftentimes was aggressive. Like, I want to pick her up. Yeah. I don't just kiss her. I pin her up against the wall, put my hand around. I'm not trying to get graphic.
Yeah.
There's context here. So, come up behind her and hug on her, kind of aggressive. But that would make her really, really shut down. And I didn't know what was going on. I felt rejected, like, why you don't want to kiss me? Want my breast stink or something like that? So we would have, and not only would she shut down then, it would be tension. It would be almost hostile. So, again, this wasn't until about a month and a half, 2 months in, where it's like now it's back-to-back things. Now I come up on the kiss her, and she like kind of pushing away. She can't stay far enough away from me. She's kind of mean towards me, and it's kind of a flip side. And I didn't know part of what I was feeling didn't have nothing to do with the relationship. It was much deeper. But I remember like man, my breath getting short. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection, because we all get rejected, but this the first time I felt that. And what felt safer was to go out and at least have friendships with other girls. Just the conversation felt like receptiveness, like acceptance again. But those loose boundaries turned into no boundaries. So, if we continued to clash and she continued to pull away or what have you, and I'm not getting no answers or whatever, especially in my prideful state, I'm thinking, man, she got me effed up. So I'm over here doing the right thing, and she over here acting like I ain't nothing. So now there's a party tonight, or there's a girl on campus, and then she got her own dorm room. And that's whenever I started messing around.
Which is interesting. Now I realize something. You were trying to be on the straight and narrow, and that aggressive personality that you had, because she told us on the podcast that she had experienced a rape 2 weeks before y'all met.
Yeah, so she,
you didn't know nothing about.
I didn't know about that till 5 years later.
Exactly.
I don't know if she wants to speak on it, so I won't go in depth, but there was another instance of rape in that same 30-day span before she met me. So I didn't know to the level or at all that I was dealing with a rape survivor. Even if I knew that, I probably wouldn't have known how exactly to handle it.
That, yeah.
But certain forms, and we covered this later on in our marriage therapy, but because this was a pattern. Everything that happened that was really painful was really one long repetitive pattern.
Right.
Me feeling rejected for this, that, and the other, and she handles, becoming okay again a certain way. But I didn't know certain forms of affection that were natural to me just felt scary to her, put her back in a certain space where, certain things that happen. So, yeah.
And that's so interesting. It's like, I'm getting understanding. It's like you have this woman who has experienced this huge violation of her body, her soul, her spirit, this brokenness. She meets this guy who she says she just loved him. She loved your dirty draws. You're wanting to show your affection. You grabbing her by her neck. You being aggressive physically, from a sexual standpoint. She's getting nervous. She's getting triggered on all levels. Don't even realize that she's being triggered like this. She's closing up rejection to you because you've experienced that growing up. Mom no longer is kissing you and tucking you to bed at night. Rejection. So now you're like, well, now I'm going to go self-medicate. I have this history of looking at porn, and now the way I self-medicate is watching this. So now I'm going to do the outward extension of that. Now I'm over here hanging out with girls. One thing leads to another. Now you're over here smashing. Now it's triggering her. How did she ever find out when you first cheated on her?
No, we were both triggering each other and didn't know it. Right. I was triggering her with my affection. She was triggering me and pushing away. I didn't just continuously, because I had this weird thing, man, where I would do it and feel guilty.
Would you tell?
Man, I'm tripping. No, heck no.
Okay.
No. So I would do it and be like, oh man, all right, you messed up, you did your thing. Again, but we're kids at this point. We're 19, 20 years old.
Running back to it?
Nah, they didn't do that either. I don't even know if those particular girls knew we were together.
You walked around holding hands on campus?
Not all of them was on campus. Not all of them was on campus. Yeah. We talking. I'm trying to dig back because this is 15 years ago.
A long time ago.
But I remember. I don't know how she knew. I don't think the original one or two or whatever she knew about. But I know we had a falling out because her and her friend. She suspected or something. Her and her friend used to have this thing on Facebook called Honesty Box. And it was where basically you send anonymous messages or whatever. So her and her friend had set up to send me anonymous messages to try to see if I would bite on the bait of another girl trying to flirt with me or something like that. I would have this, and it's again pattern. I'm cheating, now I'm faithful. Now I'm cheating, now I'm faithful. So in this point, I was faithful.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no more girls. I felt terrible. That ain't it. We done made up or something. Like somehow we get to talking and we back in love again. So this Honesty Box message is coming in. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I got a girl. And then I'm hearing ding. In the other room. We got a apartment here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I sent another message thing, went into the room, her inboxes, and I'm like, oh, So we fell out. She suspected me of cheating at that point, but she wasn't right about that.
Yeah.
And then from there, man, it was kind of all downhill because we got into a really bad argument, and all this other stuff.
Well, she said that in the times where she would catch you back in college, she would never tell you anywhere. She would go in the closet and cry, and then you'd come and be like, hey, everything cool? And then she'd be like, yeah, everything fine. Well, she'll say, it's my dad. I'm grieving the loss of my dad.
Yeah, that was a communication style, period. Without cheating, I may say something that offended her. I learned later on in therapy with her that sometimes my facial expressions while I'm listening would trigger her because I think her dad or something like had that going on. So a million things could be wrong with her, but then it again this dynamic of I'm begging for her to tell me what's wrong, and she don't. And I could take rejection maybe 1 or 2 days, but after 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 3 months, now I'm starting to check out and detach without actually leaving. So it wasn't just the cheating that she wasn't talking about. She literally, if she had an issue, she held it in until she blew up.
She said that. She said she held something in like 10 years and then blew
a lot of stuff, man. It wasn't just that. It was a constant thing of, communication is key, but you're not communicating. And so I'm over here begging, trying. Because sometimes I'll be doing stuff and I wouldn't know it was bothering her. Like, so for instance, I was kind of a flirt. So I would say, hey, beautiful, or whatever to a girl, think nothing of it. But then she would hear that and be like, you call me beautiful. So understandably, she's offended. She's upset. Like, you tripping. Like, don't play with me like that. But she don't say anything. So she wasn't vocal, but she was expressive. Because it ain't like she just didn't talk. She showed that she was upset, but it was with, again, rejection, hostility, name calling, walking off. So we've always differed on this, by the way. So I'm not trying to just start nothing up. No. So I had a...
All right, guys. I'm semi-ready. I think it's almost 5:30, so I've just kind of done the hair the best I can. I need to work on it. I think I might need to bleach it. I might need to teach myself how to bleach it, but we're just going to kind of let it work for now. I'm trying to bring it as much to the front to kind of cover up the lace, but it's okay. It's cute still. It's a cute look. So I've wet it, I've brushed it out so it looks a bit less defined, you get what I mean? And it looks nice. It looks really nice. I've not put any makeup on, lip gloss, mascara, brows, and I've not even defined my brows because I'm growing them out. So I've just added a little bit of color and just spread it through the brow hairs. Okay, and this lip gloss is to die for. I got this lip gloss in Germany when I went to Wiesbaden, Germany, and this is it. All right, I need to see if I could find it because I love it. Absolutely love it. Like, look at my lips. Now I'm going to tell you something that you don't know. This was my everyday look. Whenever I would go out, when I was dating and stuff, I would just have my eyeliner, mascara, lip gloss. Like, look at your girl. I'm naturally beautiful, I'm not even being cocky, but I'm naturally beautiful. No filter, no nothing, babes. This is me. Dimples. Like, baby, this is me. You know what I mean? So anywho, let me go put my clothes on and then I'll see you guys when we get to Fosse Park. Okay, guys, I want to do a quick outfit check. I know I'm so cut off because I should use the toilet tripod. I've got me Bessie handbag here with the shoulder straps and this one, the short one. I've got on my 2-piece set from Sainsbury's. They were sold separately. I got these last summer. Okay. It's a sleeveless blazer. Hold on. Sleeveless blazer. Earrings from Helicus. Hair grown out of my head. Anyway, yeah, and I've got my phone. Samsung. Duh. So, see you guys. Bye. And teeth. Mine. Okay, bye.
You can never sleep in traffic. Cause living steady panic. I know cause I try acid. Now I see through your habits. Just like gadgets. You tell me with the 2 hands I'm too bad. Wonder what you think's I like. Need me to get your bills paid. That's what you said. I guess I'm just too fake for that. So sit down, listen, think for a minute. Know it might be hard, cause you're
£200 later, we've done the school uniform shop. The only thing that we need to get are actually, the only thing we need to get now are actually maybe a joggers. He's got some new ones at home, but we need to get like a jumper, and we need to get like a white long sleeve t-shirt, and then we'll be completely done with the school shop. So that's Kaylan. He's got his PE shoes. We're putting those in the car coming back.
And then are we gonna get food?
Yeah, he's got his PE shoes, got M&S
But am I gonna keep my phone there?
and everything. So it's been an expensive day, darlings. Outside less than an hour, and we've already spent like, literally, you could just round it up and say 200 quid. Literally. And that doesn't include the other stuff that we need to get. So expensive. I'm glad I've got one child. Honestly, I'm super glad I've got one child. Cross. Because Lord knows, can't afford two. We're putting this stuff into my car, and then we're gonna go eat.
I know how to do ninjutsu.
Go check the car door, make sure it's locked, please.
Yep. Stop. Now, stop, wait, and look both ways. Okay, it's clear. I literally teach you something that you teach me. Tesla. Is that Tesla?
No, that's a Mercedes, mate.
What?
Stop. She's not even looking.
That's my line.
Come on. Some people, they just need to not be in cars. We've got Next here. Next, I've got some super cute stuff in. Like, that is cute.
Are we getting the food first? Look at that, I'm hungry.
And they've got some super cute sandals. And they've got like a Victoria's Secret stand. Yeah. They do super nice clothes.
At least we've almost got everything.
I really like this two-piece set. I might get it for Kaylan. This two-piece set, I like it.
Yeah, well, if I like it, then you can get it for me. But there's a spider web on it. You almost left me behind. How dare you?
Our favorite ice cream truck.
Yeah, but we're already gonna get food.
Heading
We're
into
gonna get food, and
food,
then we're gonna get
food central. Going into Nando's. So we are outside and we're about to order.
Still on my phone now, please.
Yeah.
I burned it. That was embarrassing. If someone is breaking through the window.
I don't know.
I'm
Is the door closed?
Yeah,
All right, guys, we're leaving Nando's.
it was raining.
It's raining, but we met a lovely, lovely, lovely lady. Her name is Cora. She's a West Indian. Yes, I met her. She's a TikToker. She's got a good following as well. So we, yeah.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Say hi. Do you do social media?
No.
Hi. Yeah. So
You're very popular today.
Kaylan says I'm very popular. Let's run under this. So she's got a good following on TikTok, guys. I'm gonna leave her handle across the screen here. So go give her a follow. We're talking about meeting up and doing some collabs, you know. I think we both get on, you know, because we like to chat. We like to chat. So it's good to always be friendly, always be approachable. Sorry. Always be approachable and be friendly to people, because you never know who you're gonna meet. Do you know what I mean? And 2023 is all about life changes and meeting new people and just doing the damn thing. That's what I mean. Just come out and just be yourself and just do you always. So yeah. I wasn't filming you. Hi. Remember to wait.
I see the back of the car over there.
Yeah, the back of the car. It's raining, guys. Come on. I met another girl as well. She doesn't do TikTok though. She said she doesn't do TikTok anymore. And I was asking her about my hair because she's pretty and her hair was laid. And I was like, I need some tips. And I asked her. She gave me some tips, guys. You know I'm going to share the tips because we don't gatekeep here. But we're at the car. I need to get in.
Wet. I'm just out.
When you get in the car, put your jacket on. Go on.
Okay.
Go in.
Now.
Put your coat on before you buckle yourself in. All right, we made it into the car. I don't even know what angle you lot are on because I'm using the back camera. I don't know what angle you're seeing, but we're in the car. This one didn't want to put his jacket on and the rain caught him.
Are you in late? Or are you on live?
I'm recording. And I've just got this sleeveless thing on. Hopefully I don't get sick. But I was finally able to wear it. I just said, let me just put my good stuff on. Why am I saving up my good stuff for the perfect day or the perfect occasion? Nah, I'm just gonna put it on and do a thing. So I'll see you guys back at the house where I will do a back to school haul, I guess, combining this because I've not got many things, but Diane wants to see one, so I'm gonna be doing one for my darling Diane over there in Boston. Is it I can't say that word. Massachusetts.
Oh, sorry.
Massachusetts. Did I say it right? I hope so. Anyway, see you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm back. So I'm gonna quickly run through everything I got today, and I'm gonna go through the prices with you guys so you guys can have an idea as to how much I spent for one child. Now it depends on your store that you go to. I shop in M&S. It's a personal preference. I've been doing it since the beginning of time. I think I went Asda once, and I did get his polos from Matalan last year, but the polo them did start to get a little bit holy. So I was like, let me go back to M&S and stick to what I know. So yeah, anyway, let's get into the video. So I've got a big old bag here from M&S, right? One big bag. First of all, before I get into what I got from M&S, I have these two uniforms here. I was trying to get them swapped out. I didn't want a refund, but because I didn't have the receipt, they weren't unable to do it. I guess because people is going to the shop and thief things. So if you want big stinking dirty thief, me no rate you, because you make it hard for innocent people like me who just wanted to return the things them that me buy and swap them up for a bigger size, but me never did have the receipt. So stop thief. Yeah? Okay. So anyway, I'm going to probably put these up on Facebook Marketplace. If they don't get sold, I'll just take them to school and have them donated to a family who's in need. It's fine. it's okay. You know, we're blessed and we could bless other people. So we're going to try to sell them first. If we can't get them sold, we'll do that as an alternative. All right. So, M&S. Big M&S bag here. I was supposed to get a discount from my darling. You know who you are. My brain did on vacation today because I left my house too late. But you know what? We move. So I'm going to go through everything I got. So starting with school uniforms, I've told you guys a million times before. I've told you guys who are new moms, who children are going to primary school and it's new. I've given you guys the blueprint of my financial life. So if you don't want to take it, that is entirely up to you. Because I was the mom who would have 5 trousers, 5 polo shirts, 5 vests, 5 jumpers, you know, 10 socks. And it was just too much on laundry day. So what I did last year and the year before, I think the year before I had, did we have 2 trousers and 4 jumpers? I don't know. But let me focus on this year, the year 2022 to 2023, the school year for that bit. Year 3, okay? Kaylin had 2 jumpers, 2 trousers. And these were bought as backups, okay? These were bought as backups just in case. Because they were on the 25% deal off situation that M&S have. So they were bought as backups. But he never wore them because I was just like, you're going to wear them school things. He grew out his knees, the knee bits on his trousers, and he still wore them to school. Yes, I'm that mom. Yes, I'm that mom. And I'm not embarrassed. I'm that mom. You're going to wear them because when I go and I buy them, I did not buy them with no hole in the knee. So if you want to go school and you think you're Elvis Presley and you're James Brown and you're Ronaldo, the footballer, and all them people, and you want to go out your knee, you're going to wear it. You're going to, yeah, I mean, I stitch it. No. Anyway, I got him the same thing as I did last year. So 2 jumpers. I know Diane wanted to see a back to school haul. So Diane, big up your good clean self, yeah? Give Maddie a kiss. Give Bump a kiss. So I got 2 jumpers. These are the pack of 2. I buy these from M&S for £13. For 2, I sized up. I got him a size 78. I am pretty sure the size 67 can fit Kaylin because Kaylin is quite petite. He is quite petite. This can probably fit him, but me just size up because me feel like when you wash them, they might shrink. So me get you one size 78. All right. Trousers, the same. I get the 2-pack of the slim leg trousers. All right. These are stain and waterproof. If you're not new here, you know I stick to these things. Crease resistant as well. Slim leg 2-pack trousers, £13. You see? £13. £13. That's £26, right? £26 already. And these are just 4 pieces of garments. All right. For his school tops, I don't get button-down tops. I feel like those are a waste of money because kids grow. Unless he's in secondary school where it's mandatory that he wears a button-down top. Primary school, polo tops. Why? Polo tops are full of stretch. Polo tops last long if you wash them properly. And they last him the whole school year. That's just me. I don't know about you lot. I like spend money, you know. So don't come and cry to me. Me come for you. The same one to you. Yeah, me talk to you. So, I bought him 2 packs, right? These are the M&S Slim Fit short sleeve. He's never won the Slim Fit ones. He usually gets the regular, but you know, he's a little slim thing. These were £7 each, so that's a £14. Let me get out my calculator. So, 13 plus 13 plus 14. That I done £40 for 2-pack of these Slim Fit polo t-shirts. They're also stain resistant and they stay white throughout the school year. And I could swear for these because these were my go-to for the last 3 years before I switched up. And I only went Matalan because I had a voucher. So yeah, here I have 2 of them now. All right. Now down to the personal items. All right. So
Obviously for school, he wears boxers at home. At school, me like my little boy for wear briefs. Cause me want his physique for be nice and clean. Alright? If you know, you know. Me know my little boy for me no want a little ting for ding. He need to be secure in the brief, yeah? Alright, we don't want no accidents. How are the Ross cloth at £10.50 for this? How are you say a blood stain? Me never look on the Ross whole price at £10.50 for the. No, me think a £7 for them. How are the at £10.50 for the same thing? Anyway, we've already bought it. Me not kite back. Me not think they're going to take back the underpants. Me not know if they're going to... listen, I will don't spend the money, you're going to last it. You have 7 underpants here, Monday to Sunday at yard, right? Then you have yard going out underpants. Well, going out underpants, not yard. Going out one. You know, like if I go on the road, you have 7 mirrors, clad, £10. £10.50. Jesus Christ. Sorry. £10. This is I'm not £10.50 for 7 cotton brief. And then I got him a Marvel one for school. Last year, the ones he wore were Batman. This year, these are just the Marvel. So you've got Hulk and Captain America and Thor and different people pan here. So these are 5. So Monday to Friday, these are his school underpants. And I got him a size 7 to 8. Because once again, he is petite. So I always tend to go for the year behind and the year he is. Does that make sense? So he's 8. So I go for size 7 to 8. I'm not going to go for 8 to 9. Because he don't have no body. He little body small. Me not try. Anyway. If you sexualize it, you're just a pervert and get off my channel. But you know, he's small, so you need things that go fit it properly. And your underwear is supposed to be, if you're a size 14, your underwear is supposed to be a size 12. Anyway, that's how I was taught to shop for underwear. Me don't know about I. I mean, never get no yeast infection, so I have no yeast infection. So anyway, £10.50 plus £10.50, 10 and 10, 20. That's a £21. That a done £61. Me never know the underpants there was 10. I don't know. I think I was looking at some of them that had £7 on them. Or me don't know if I the number 5, me see and me think a £5. And me see the number 7 and me think a 7. But me don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. It's okay. We had a sinking fund for it, so it's fine. Me pick me underpants and upon credit. And then we got some vests. These are 7 to 8 years old. I get the pack of 5 of the sleeveless white vest. The reason why I go for white, he's wearing a white polo. It just makes sense. White, and then his blue school jumper. So that's that. And this was £9.15. So that equated to £70.50. Right? So this is our M&S receipt. Well, he said 60 pound the receipt. Oh, she charged me 10p for the bag. Then could you give me the Ross bag for free? Because I think if you spend over £70, you're supposed to get the bag for free. M&S. But anyway, so that's the receipt. That's the individual price for everything. Okay? And that's that. So that's what we spent in M&S. Is that plenty of money? Father God. Me feel yourself return the jars. And I forgot to get my Sparks thing added. I feel to return it to get my Sparks points. I need to see if there's a discount on Sparks with the school uniform. And if there is, I'm going to return these. And I'm going to get my points. I'm petty like that. I'm that person. I am. So let me get myself together. And if there is, I will be going back, returning it, adding my Sparks card and getting my discount. I am her. She is me. I have no shame. Alright, so that was for school uniform. Now for school shoes, the school Kaylin goes to, they need to wear black shoes. You lot know. Me want Clarks babes all day, every day. I know a lot of people don't like to buy Clarks, so their kids, they're like, oh, they're so expensive. And that's okay. Nobody is here to judge anybody. I like Clarks. Kaylin has been wearing Clarks since he was able to walk. He's a Clarks boy. Clarks, if you see this, sponsor me. Right? But yeah, so he has a Clarks. Kaelan has been picking out his shoes for the last 2 years or so. Yeah, for the last 2 years, last year and this year. Because obviously he's older now, so he picked out his shoes. And the shoes he got were the Rex Stride K. He's a size 13.5 F. And we spent $49.50. Okay, as you could see, I'm showing you the receipt first. $49.50. And his shoes, he went for these. He wanted some light up shoes, but he loves dinosaurs, so it's got the T-Rex under the bottom. And obviously, if you're a day one watcher, you know he's got dinosaur toes, right? Duh! So it only makes sense. I didn't put the idea in his head. He picked these by himself. So he got these shoes here. They're cute. They're nice. They're black. They look smooth on his foot. Like, yo. They look sick, okay? They look sick. Another football guy, what's his name? Rem, I don't know his name. You know the one that's got the thing with Clarks at the moment. I know he's got some shoes that, but me not did like how them feel. Me not gonna lie. Me not like how them feel. Me like these feel more sturdy to me. Me like the leather. Obviously, most of Clark shoes them are leather anyway. The school shoes them, but me like them. Yeah, they look sick to me. Like, you see listen, when you see my son, school morning, sick, he's fitted, and it's got the little dinosaur things here. You know, the little footprint or footmark, whatever. I don't know what I call it. And a little something around there. There's a lot of details on the shoes. It's nice. And they're Velcro. Because ain't nobody got time with no damn shoelace and all them sim things. So these are from their Playprints line, I guess you want to call it that. You could actually color the box. The box you could color it in, so that's quite dope. So yeah, these are the shoes he picked. I'm enjoying this because I know when he goes to secondary school and as Kaelan gets more taller and his feet grows, I know it's going to be more money, but I hope he stays a size 8 like his dad and I. I just hope to God that I'm going to have a band up his foot in a banana bush and tie it up and so it don't grow. But yeah, I hope his foot stays small, his feet stay small. Last item we got is for PE, right? The last item is for PE. Skechers, door. Sponsor me. No, why am I whispering? Skechers, you need to sponsor me and Clark, yeah? I'll be spending bare money up in your shop, yeah? Anyway, he got this nice little thing, scandal bag, you know, backpack thing. Me never get this, them just give me one of them little tote something there when me buy my shoes them, but it's fine. Me not feel no way. So it's like this, it's blue and it's got Skechers on it. So we went in, we got our size converted because remember guys, Skechers size run in American, so always ask so you don't pick up the wrong size. So he is a size 1 in USA, okay? It's a size 1 in US size, which is a size 13 UK. When you go in Skechers, always look for the number here. That's the US number. Just know what your conversion is. So he got the Skechers waterproof because obviously I'm a smart mom, you know, an idiot girl, you know, because rain a come, snow a fall, hail a fall. So we got these shoes. These are for PE. The last time he was just wearing his little Matalan shoes that he took to Antigua, the ones that light up. Kaelan's still wearing shoes to this day. So we spent £10 for them Matalan shoes. They are £5. And the shoes still a go. Yeah, a yard shoes now, but then still a go. So he wore that throughout the whole year for PE. This year I decided to get him some with some little fake lace. You know, the little stretchy lace. You know how Skechers do. And the Velcro. So it's easy. They are waterproof. And they're the Skech Tex waterproof, right? But wait there. Oh, never mind. That they're Rex and this a Tex. Rex and Tex. Kaelan have pattern. Anyway, they're waterproof. They're nice. I didn't want the ones with the white bit around here. What do you call this? The sole. I didn't want that because that would get manky and dirty and it's gonna drive me mad and I'm gonna have to be magic erasing I'll clean this as well, but this is going to be his shoes for the entire school year. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm that mom. Everything I buy my child lasts him for the whole year. I'm going to tell you a secret, and you could report me if you want, because nobody can beat me down. You see me threaten my picnic. Me say, if you come home and you dirty, me gonna lash you. Me say, if you grow out your shoes, bottom, me gonna lash you. If you mash up your shoes, me gonna lash you. That's what me tell me picnic, yeah? That's how he things them last him. You don't know about you. You might be a gentle parent, you know. Oh, little Johnny, it's all right. Mommy's got it. Me not have it. Me not have it. So me threaten my little Johnny and I tell him, yeah, now me do. And he's something in life. So never hurt nobody. A little threat never hurt nobody. So that's everything. That's everything. I lost count of how much money I spent now. How much did I spend? How much we say? 70, 50, 70, 50. We're not going to put in the 10 50 bag. Plus, these were $44.99. These Skechers. And the Clarks, I said they were 14. How much was the shoes? 50. Wait there. I want a bomber cloth. Black leather. 50. Cash 49. Why she put that me give she 50p and then 49.50? Me nearly they charge me 50p to use cash. Me don't go right back down my clock. Sorry for my expression. Me don't go right back down there for me 50p. I don't play, you know. I don't play with my money. So we spent £165 in total. And we still need to get his PE joggers. I think he's got a new one. And he needs a jumper. And that's it. Then we're done. We're going to keep a little pot for a backpack and a lunchbox. But he's going to reuse the one from last time. When those get broke down and tatty and ratty, then we've got that money there to upgrade it. All right, so that's it, guys. This was a long video. How long? 21 minutes of a haul. That's it. That's what I got. Okay, I'm not that person. I don't buy cheap stuff, not because I'm cocky, not because I'm rich. I am far from rich. I buy quality over quantity. I would rather buy one good quality shoes that's gonna last me the whole year than to buy 5 poor quality ones throughout the whole year. That's just me. That's just my mantra. That's just how I do what I do. So that's it, guys. Make sure you big up the video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys have gotten through with your back to school shop. Listen, I went like literally a week and 4 days before Kaylin starts school. Literally. That's how last minute I am this year. You lot know I usually have my stuff ready the 1st or 2nd week of July, except the shoes. Because I like to leave that until like a couple weeks before he starts school. But I got everything so far. PE stuff, I'm not sweating about it because, you know, that could come and it will come when it comes. But that's it. So love and light to you and happy back to school shopping. Make sure you keep your eyes out for the bargains. Remember, quality over quantity. Also be very mindful of the landfills, what you're purchasing. Ask yourself, do I need this? The amount, do I need that? Is this going to add stress to my life? Ask yourself the relevant questions to make your life easier. The reason my life is a little bit easier, as much as I might still get stressed, is because I don't have a lot of uniforms anymore. He's got his 4 polo shirts for Tuesday to Friday. He's wearing his PE kit on a Monday. That's it. Simply simple living. All right. So peace and love to you. Once again, thumbs up the video and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.